Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing checking back in with y'all, man. What's happening? Jaron Ennis is returning to the ring December 19th versus Chris Van Heerden. This is a great fight just for Jaron Ennis to get some more rounds, because I think Chris Van Heerden is going to push him some rounds and make him go rounds. You know, Ennis 26-0 with 24 knockouts. He getting everybody up out of there. You know, so this is going to be just I believe this is a nice test for him. Not really, I can't really call it a test, but this is a nice, fight for him just to kind of get some work and get some rounds against a tough guy like Van Heerden. I believe that they're going to have Nonito Donaire versus Emmanuel Rodriguez on that card as well. This is going to be on Showtime, December 19th. You know, so that's going to be a nice little card. So I think this is going to be a showcase fight for Jaron Ennis, of course. With Chris Van Heerden, don't really have a whole lot to bring to the table for Ennis as far as like testing him and pushing him to the next level and making him show us something that we really haven't seen. But I think it's a good fight for Ennis to just get some rounds, get in there with a tough guy that's not easy to stop. If you go back to his fight versus Errol Spence Jr., before that, he had not been knocked down before, let alone stopped. And Chris Van Heerden is a veteran. He's a very, very crafty guy, very strong guy, big welterweight, you know, so he's not an easy guy to get out of there. He's seen a lot of different styles. He's been in a lot of different camps, Chris Van Heerden. So he's a very, crafty guy and a veteran of the sport. He really knows the ins and outs of boxing, and he just really haven't had that big win to push him to the next level. He's kind of like what people would call gatekeeper status, even though he's only 28-2. You know what I'm saying? He's only has 2 losses, 28-2. That's a pretty good record, but he ain't really had no big wins in his career. I feel like this is gonna be just a good fight for Jaron Ennis to show off his skills and to really just put combinations together, you know, show us the switch hitting. I think he's going to switch hit in this fight. Just show us the jab, show us, you know, all of his full arsenal of punches and attacks. I think this will give him an opportunity to show the defense, just kind of style on Van Heerden a little bit and really just put on a show. And if he's able to stop Van Heerden, man, that's awesome. That's great. I do believe that he has the ability to stop him. I don't think it's going to be easy, though, and I don't think it's going to be like a quick knockout. I think it's going to be a late round stoppage if it is a stoppage. And I believe Chris Van Heerden is going to, at the very least, make Jaron Ennis work. So I'm excited to see that fight. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's I like the work that Van Heerden brings in the ring. You know, tough guy, man. Tough guy. He don't let up easy, and, you know, he going to make you work in there. And, I just want to see how Jaron Ennis responds to a guy that he's not able to get out of there real quick. You know, a guy that's going to really make him go some rounds. So, and I expect him to pass this small test. It's not a big test, in my opinion, in terms of, you know, skill level and a guy that like actually has a chance to win or anything like that. But, you know, I'm interested to see how he responds to a guy like Chris Van Heerden. I expect him to pass with flying colors and put on a fantastic performance. I expect him to go in there and show off all the combinations, show off the speed, show off the power, and, you know, just really put on a show. So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. How y'all feel about this fight with Ennis versus Van Heerden, and after this fight, who do you want to see Jaron Ennis in the ring with next? Do you believe that he's ready for, you know, the upper echelon guys at 147? And if so, what's that next step for him? Do you think he's ready to jump? You know, he's close I believe he's like within the top 7 of the WBO. I know Virgil Ortiz is in there. We know Sean Porter is ranked number 1. I don't know if he's if Jaron Ennis is ranked high in any of the other sanctioning body rankings. I'm gonna have to look and see, but what's a good step up opponent for Jaron Boots Ennis? You know, is it Ugas? Is it, you know, is it a guy like, you know, a Luis Collazo? I mean, where is Luis Collazo these days? You know, is it a Josecito Lopez? Who can I think of? Sergey Lipinets? You know, like, what's a good step up for Ennis? Because I think we all have our thoughts and ideas on the type of fighter that Jaron Ennis is, what his potential is. I think he has the potential to be a great fighter, like somebody that can build quite a legacy for themselves and go on in other weight classes to do great things. So he's that type of talent. He has one of a kind type of athleticism and pure God-given ability. So, and he got the skills and the mindset to match as well, toughness. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just want to know, in y'all's opinion, what do you think is a good step up for him? Is he ready for the Keith Thurmans, the Earl Spencers, the Terrence Crawfords, the Sean Porters? Or do you feel like he need an in-between guy to really show us where he at? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Contender Regime Boxing, I'll holler at y'all boys, man.